We return, having not moved, to the area of a lot of driveways. It's a terrible thing to say that a lot of what has defined the past few days or so has been me eating tortilla chips and watching Netflix, but it is in fact true. It is not all I do. Nah. Not gonna turn into the crazy Netflix teenager. I won't! 2 seasons in 1 night. Challenge accepted! But not actually. I did accidentally watch an entire season of Supernatural in 1 weekend though. That was a mistake. The DVDs were there, and I had a lot of food in my room. Changing subjects and arms. I did watch Neverland. Just sci-fi as in the channel, not the genre. Adaptation of, you guessed it, Peter Pan. Never been done before. Somewhat enjoyed, but because I am such a big fan of Peter Pan as himself and not as the story they kind of made it, it was a little bit difficult for me to watch, but it was still good. I definitely do the whole I loved him first, or it. Like a show, not like a bunny. What? I would list off all of the things that I liked first, but it would just be completely self-serving, and so I will not do that. Back to subject, I watched Neverland. Good thing. It makes me really happy when I can find a good way to change subjects between things I talk about, because it's really hard. Girl who played like the main pirate captain, who is a new character to that, so you don't know who she is, also plays Chuck in Pushing Daisies. I just started Pushing Daisies. It's actually a really nice break from my usual Doctor Who, Sherlock, Dollhouse, 3 favorite shows. If I have to rank them, Sherlock, Doctor Who, Dollhouse. That's always been the case, never changed. Actually, before I watched Sherlock, Sherlock was not my favorite show, but the second I started Sherlock, but it's rather pleasant. It's not super philosophical or intellectual. It just was not built to be that, and it's really refreshing because it is something that you can sit back and watch, but it's not something that disengages your brain. It is like a bedtime story. Characters are just nice, and it's just nice and original and creative. It's one of the few things that I can literally watch, turn off, and then sleep. Like, I can't even, no YouTube videos do that. Can't do that watching Doctor Who. Timey-wimey, I can't sleep. While eating chips and salsa and watching videos, I have run into the problem of my new grocery situation. The problem being that I only have 2 remaining weeks left at this place, and so I can't really buy a lot of food because then I'll just go home and have it still. But I don't have enough food. Ooh, the lighting changed. Shoot. Comic-Con stuff, new announcements galore. Spoiler alert, title for Sherlock Series 3. Do not watch if you don't want to know why is there I really hope that was terrifying. Maybe I caught that on camera. The 3rd episode of the 3rd series of Sherlock will be called You Should Turn Off Your Thing If You Don't Want to Know, His Last Vow. Which, if you've ever been to a wedding, you know the last wedding vow, and you are terrified. I was so excited to find this out. Every time I got any piece of news, I was just running around in circles out here screaming. But this one was the most exciting one. I actually was so excited I wrote an article on it, which is something I've been doing a lot of lately. I've been writing fanny stuff, fandom stuff. British viewers in the US, your fanny is your butt, just by the way. Just about what I think about certain things and what the nature of monogamy in Doctor Who was my favorite one that I did. It's just so interesting, and writing stuff, and it's been good. So my first reaction to that was to write a thing about it, and I submitted it to Hypable, which is a big fandom website started by Andrew Sims. It is now posted on their website. So something I wrote is posted on Hypable, which is what I have wanted to do for years. That link will be in the doobly-doo. Please read it. I'm really happy. It was midnight when they posted it. I was like, oh look, they announced the thing, I already know about that. And I just read through it and I was like, wait, I wrote this. I scrolled past it oh, that's interesting. Anyway, enough self-promotion. I must go. Wah! Ooh, that was a great noise.